What is going on, guys? This is the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video. And today we are going to be talking about the One Piece live action Netflix series. Because there is an update. Obviously, as we know, August 31st is when this project will debut. But there was a big trailer. I mean, we had a little teaser trailer a couple of months ago. It didn't really give us as much, but they gave us a much bigger trailer not too long ago, and I got a chance to look at it, and holy crap. Wow. So the trailer that they gave us a lot of variety. You can see a picture of like some of the stuff that was in the trailer. You see more get-ups of the outfits for these characters, especially Nami. And you got Luffy. You know, you got pretty much everybody in definitive outfits. I remember them having Nami in all the different outfits that she wore in the original, first couple of seasons. And they were quite accurate to what she wore. And I look for this detail, of the outfits for Luffy, Usopp, Zoro, Sanji, and then I look next to the details of the dialogue and what they're doing and where they're being presented, and then I see the stuff with Buggy, and I see the stuff with then Arlong, and they are getting very, very good and very, very accurate. I'm really hoping, because I was very optimistic. 'Cause I was really worried. I was like going back and forth for the past, like, I think this has been like a year now since this has been announced. Maybe a little longer than a year. I don't remember when this was officially announced, but this whole process in the lead up to this live action One Piece series, my concerns were obviously, number one, anime live action adaptations 99.9% of the time suck and are horrible adaptations because the people that are working on them have no fucking idea what they're doing. So that was my number one concern right from the beginning. That's before anything. That's even for Avatar. That's for pretty much applying for everybody at that point. My number two issue was it being worked by Netflix, who, as we all know, don't have a very good track record of creating original contents on their own. And that's why they're even going to anime to begin with, because they can't create original contents and original ideas that are successful on their own. They have done horrible when they have tried to do this stuff. And the only times they've ever gotten series that were good were having to go out and license out projects from other IPs, from other companies, which they originally, as we all know, started with Marvel TV, which, ended not too long ago because Kevin Feige took over everything of Marvel. Marvel TV at one point used to be its own division away from the MCU and Kevin Feige, despite the fact that they were all working under Disney at that point. And this was before Disney Plus. And so Disney licensed out the Marvel TV side of things to Netflix. And this is where it led to Daredevil, and it led to other Marvel TV series. And, of course, that eventually stopped. But again, as successful as any of those Marvel series were, again, they were things that were done by other people working on them. other people involved, the Marvel people that were involved making those things successful, not really the Netflix side of it. Netflix just reaped the profits of it, and the benefits of it. Of course, that now is stopped. So then Netflix moved on to other things, and since they couldn't make original contents on their own, with original show ideas, they then, licensed out to Universal, which got the Addams Family. Actually, I'm sorry, it was Lionsgate. It's MGM. I'm sorry, MGM owned the Addams Family. And of course, now they were purchased by Amazon. But prior to that, Netflix got the rights to do the TV of the Addams Family Wednesday, which is what led to Wednesday being created, which is another successful show that is currently on Netflix right now. But again, it is in legal limbo right now because, again, it's now the property is owned by Amazon, but they are still continuing with it because they probably have grandfather clause involved in that contract that leads to Wednesday staying on Netflix. But that's not going to last for very long, I mean, that can only go so far. TV series only goes so far. And now we get to the thing with One Piece, which, again, as previous animes that they tried to adapt, because, again, like MGM getting the stuff with Wednesday, they know that's not going to be forever. So they try to get anime, and that's what led to Cowboy Bebop. Creator wasn't involved, as we all know. Cowboy Bebop sucked. The live-action series sucked. Canceled. And we're not going to divulge too much into this because this is a One Piece video. But point being is that failed because the creator wasn't involved. Supposedly, and it has been stated multiple times, that the creator of the manga of One Piece is involved in this project. Now, how much involved he is, like in for, shot by shot scene, I have no idea. Supposedly, every episode, at least one episode costs $2 million to produce. So if they're producing 12 episodes per season, what are we looking at? We're looking at $24 million, okay? We're looking at $24 million to produce an episode, if that is the case and the number, okay? And so far, I'm going to be completely honest with you, based on what I have seen so far from these trailers that have come out so far about the live-action One Piece, I think this series is going to do very good. At least the first season. It looks very promising. I hope that I'm right now, based on what I'm seeing on the trailers. I hope this isn't just, we're going to show the best scenes that we can to make everybody think that this is going to be good. I really hope that this is going to be the product, 100% for season 1. Because I want to see an anime series be successful. And as much as I'm not a fan of Netflix because of the way their practices on how they handle these live action series that they do, where they rely on these other companies to do this stuff because they can't make original stuff on their own. And then the stuff they do make on their own is shit, as we all know. Not going to get into the specific shows that they have done that are very creepy and very stupid. But you guys probably already know that. Anyways. But the thing with Netflix right now is how long can this series go for? Because if One Piece does break that mold and does do well, on Netflix, which we all hope it does, because then that's going to set a precedent for standards for future live-action anime adaptations. We want to see an anime do very good, because that's going to set a future precedent for other anime titles that get done in the future by other companies, whether it be Netflix or Disney or whoever. It's going to be something that is going to set a standard. And that's why I'm really hoping that Netflix gets it right and does it well, like we're seeing so far. But at the same time, as successful as this One Piece live action series could be, how long could this realistically go on for? Because again, One Piece, the anime, is still going on to this day. As we all know, there's like no end in sight. And to do a live action series, obviously it's going to take a long time to adapt everything that has been done in the anime and the manga. And so there's no way realistically we can all honestly say that if this live action series is successful, that they're going to be able to do 1,000 episodes of a live action One Piece adaptation. That's just insanity. There's just no way that that's going to realistically happen. We're talking about then another 20 plus years of a live action series. There's just no way. So I am wondering, if this series does do successful, how long can they realistically do a live action series of One Piece with the budget, and then also trying to keep it truthful to the anime and the manga as close as possible. It is an hour episode, so it's not 24 minutes. Netflix episodes are usually an hour. Just like a regular, live action TV series would be typically. It would be an hour episode. So there are a little more things that they probably can adapt. They could probably cover a couple things. Probably could cover 2 episodes of an anime adaptation within one episode. But that's still not going to add up to 1,000 different episodes that they would have to adapt. I mean, we haven't even got to the other characters yet. So far, we only got Luffy, Nami, Zoro, Sanji, and Usopp. We haven't got Brook yet. We haven't got Nico Robin. We haven't gotten Chopper, Frankie. Oh God, I can only imagine how they're gonna do that one. They haven't end. I know Jamie Lee Curtis has been very interested in being Nico Robin. For anybody who doesn't know, she is a fan of One Piece. I don't know if Jamie Lee Curtis gets involved in this, that she would be Nico Robin, but it would be kind of interesting to see, Jamie Lee Curtis involved in this. But nonetheless, I think we need to slow it down a little bit, because the series might be great, or the first season might be great, but there's a lot of things that they're going to have to adapt, and I don't know how long the idea is for Netflix. Like, what is the game plan? Like, how long do they plan on adapting if this series is successful? That's the thing. I mean, people get older, as we all know. People are going to get older, and especially, I mean, I don't think the live action series can do a 20-year run, or a 10-year run for the if you're in the case of the dub, or actually no, 15 years. 15 years if you're a dub fan, like 20 years if you're a sub fan, I guess. I don't think you're gonna have a 20-year run of a live action adaptation of thousands of episodes to adapt in live action, especially since they're starting out right now. I just can't see that happening. So I am really curious to what the game plan will be for them going forward if this series is successful. And that's kind of really what I wanted to talk about. Really, is the what happens if this series, if season 1 of One Piece live action does be successful. What do? We go to season 2, right? We go to season 2, but then if that's successful, do we go to season like how long? Like, and that's what another thing I'm worried about is like how long will Netflix truly commit to this project? Yeah, they say they're committing to it now, but we all know Netflix mismanages a lot of these series because a lot of these series don't usually do good. You know, what are they going to do and what will be the point? We also know the Avatar live action series is coming out very soon too. That's going to be coming out next year. So there's a lot of things that needs to get covered. There's got to be a lot of base coverings that are going to have to get worked out at this point. And I'm just really wondering where it goes. I am going to be very ecstatic if this does very well, but at the same time, I'm going to also be thinking, well, what's next for it? And so that's what I kind of want to leave it off with you guys. Where do you guys think this will go? Also, I do want to mention a small token from the trailer. I will say the Luffy actor needs to yell out King of the Pirate better because I didn't really like how he was kind of goofingly saying, I'm going to be King of the Pirate. That was the one thing I'll say negative about this trailer, despite all the positive things that I liked about it, is that the Luffy actor needs to yell it more. Like, in excitement, because that's how Luffy always says he's going to be King of the Pirate, as he yells it out, with excitement. And I kind of didn't get that from that particular one. And maybe it was just that particular one. But if that was the particular one where he does it, then I think they should have showed a better one of him saying it. But nonetheless, I love these outfits that they did for the characters. And I am very looking forward and hoping that this live-action One Piece series ends up being as good as we are seeing it on these trailers. Nonetheless, let me know what you guys think. Comment, rate. If you like this video, my videos, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell for all the latest contents because that is what helps build the channel. And yeah, guys, that's it. I'm out. I am the SS Ultimate Goku. I'm out of it. Peace. Also, make sure to follow me on the Twitch as well, SS Ultimate Goku, Instagram, the SS Ultimate Goku, and also I do have a Discord where we talk about dubs, we talk about live-action TV series like this one, we talk about live-action movies, we talk about AEW, WWE wrestling, we talk about NFL sports, pretty much everything from the whole 9 yards. So yeah, guys, now I'm out. Peace.